Good everyone, welcome to this video, and today we have a Talisman Series Flyout in the Russian I-16 Type 10. Now, why am I saying the Russian one? Well, I have a Talisman on the freaking Chinese one. That's why I'm stating it. So, I'll probably put it in the title like Russian I-16 Type 10, and well, now you know why. So, yeah, it just helps differentiate them. So that way, if people are looking for a specific vehicle, they can look for it via the title, the video, and stuff like that. So the I-16 Type 10 is actually one of my most favorite I-16s. It combines decent firepower for its battle rating, the capability of rockets, a good turn, good energy retention, good climb, and just overall, it's pretty much my favorite I-16 in the game. I'd probably say in order, it goes the 10, the 27, and then I'd probably say the 18 in terms of my favorite I-16s. They typically just perform really well if you know what you're doing with them, except for the Chung 28. Um, and yeah, it just feels, well, this one especially, just I feel like I can do a lot of things in this thing compared to something like a Chung or the Type 17, which we all admit is crap. The Type 17 is just pure crap. But to be honest, the Type 10 just has that characteristic about it. It's got a powerful enough engine to do the job. It's got rocket capability to do its job as a additional ground attacker, or even you can use these rockets against aircraft, which is rather fun to use, I will admit. And then, of course, you've got quad shikash if anything looks at you funny, so you can just shred them with the shikash. So you can sort of see why it's kind of my favorite I-16. I would actually like to see more I-16s in the game, though. I would like to see Russia get the Type 17. However, with the... Well, I've actually done some research into the Type 17. As far as I can tell, it had the ability to have a UBK machine gun mounted to it, which is a 12.7 caliber. And I'd love to see that, because for an extra 50 cal would just be so funny. Like, you think four guns, if we don't include like, well, if we have the 20mm cannons and obviously the 7.62 Shikash on the 27, but include a 12.7 on top of that, you've got a recipe for a very dangerous Ishak. I don't think we'll see that though. But anyway, I'll see you all in the first game. Well, that took another 5 minutes. Typical. Like, I need to like I really do need to like get these Talisman Series flights done a bit earlier in the lower tiers, because I think it's because I'm playing quite late in the afternoon ish. Oh, ish. And yeah, a lot of people just tend to be either at work or just not playing, to be honest, but no biggie. I don't mind waiting a bit. Right, looks like we're in a mixed game. That's fine by me. So I was rather surprised that Gaijin actually gave me a talisman on this, and then about a week later, they gave me a talisman on the Chinese one. Typical, eh? Right then, Ishak, let's get into the skies and let's get going. Right, climb angle 20 degrees, because this thing can actually do that. So we do have the RBS rockets underneath the wings, and I've also put on a Spanish Civil War, well, what is claimed to be a Spanish Civil War camouflage on this thing, if I remember rightly. Should say it in the description. Yes, it's from the 1938 Spain area. It's quite nice camouflage, I quite like it. Really brings the aircraft out. There are other camouflages that you can unlock in the various Ishaks. The Type 5 has the most, and I quite like the Type 5's camouflages. I'll be brutally honest. I also got a talisman on the Chinese I-16 Type 5, so let's just say China's going to be quite packed with talismans. Everyone that I got, apart from one, Herevy's not going to be happy about. Because I even got the freaking Chung in the bloody Talisman series for that, and I hate the Chung. Those who don't know, I hate that. about my spade review on the Chung. I despise it. It's terrible. The way it's shot is not there. The performance is there, but what use is that when you can't even have decent guns? I think the guy's name is Martin or something like that, or Martin Jin, and he likes the Chung, and I'm there like, mate, it's crap. He's like, it's not that bad. Alright, BB1, which is ground attacking. Looks like we've got a Chica and a J11 down there. Some poor sod and a Fury as well. Right, let's engage the BB1. We might as well, because, well, I'd rather engage it and climb back to altitude than have my team, or half my team, dive after it. And then we have a situation where it's just allied teams chasing boomers, so... Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Thank you. That's kill number 1. Poor BB-1. I quite like that aircraft. I really do. So we've got a pair of biplanes coming in. We've got a guy named Beta in the J11. And then we've got some kind of biplane that appears to be moving very slowly. Must be James May flying it. Looking at this team composition, I'm not trusting it. Yeah, it's J8A. I'm not trusting this team composition, that's for definite. I mean, the Chica down there is doing pretty alright, but... it's just the fact that they've got MiG-3s, and yeah, we don't. I think what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to ditch the rockets, because, well, they're a bit of added weight under the wings, and, well, I don't really need them at this moment in time. Right, sod it, lob and buff. Well, I wasn't far off. We've got a J11 and a J8A coming in. We've also got a MiG, which I want to engage. I want to get rid of the MiGs if I can. But to be fair, B-17 is tailing Charlie. That's a bit of a display bug there, if I've ever seen one. Gotta watch those Swedish 8mm, they're quite dangerous. Gotta go for the MiG, I'm watching my engine temp right now. I've gotta watch those two guys over there, because I don't trust it. Yep, this guy's outrunning me, he knows exactly how to deal with an Ishak. Alright, gonna go for the J8A. See if we can't shoot down the Gladdy. That's him. Now where's that J11? There you are. Vaporized. Alright, I'm worried about my temperature right now. And look, Wen Li Yang, he's clearly very experienced. And I don't think he's flying that thing for a video, that's for definite. Maybe he's testing a new flight model in the MiG-3 that got a couple of patches back. Which, to be fair, it kind of needed. The lockup at this high speeds that this thing suffered, well, that thing suffered with, was rather ridiculous. Why would you ever think that was going to work, mate? There was 2 of us and 1 of you. Same with you, like you're clearly very experienced, mate, and yet you're pulling manoeuvres like that. I think I got his engine, so he's buggered. I would expect better flight performance from a guy like you. Like, I would not have done that. That's an ace in the day in the I-16 Type 10. That was very silly on his part. He should not have done that. He pulled a vertical turn to try to get onto an Ishak's nose. Clearly knowing that I'm an experienced pilot, he made quite a few errors in that judgment there. Let's just take a quick look at that guy, because, yeah, you can see he's quite experienced. Yeah, he's not a bad pilot. Surely he would have known better, but, hey ho. I'm not complaining. I mean, if it was on my team, I'd be complaining because I'd be like, you absolute freaking jackass, but... Any more for any more? Yes, there is. 2 more. I love the explosion or the new explosion sounds that are in the game now. It's very relaxing and very nice to hear it. I do like the fact that they've actually added all new different sounds for like tanks and stuff in this new update. Right, we're down to the 762s and the wings. We've still got enough ammo to do some work, so we might as well do it. I'm going to try and target the SPGs though, they're a lot easier to kill with the limited ammo I have. There's another SPG over there, there's at least another 2 or 3 over here. Captain Doge just crashed, good. I mean, not for him and his crew, but good for me. J11 coming in. That's fine. Oh, careful, that was nearly a prop strike then. Right, how many more ground targets do we need? Technically 4. Unless they've changed the 100 tickets per kill rule that it used to be. I think they have actually changed it, but... Yeah, it's 108 now, so we do need to kill 1 more for the win. And I have just enough ammunition to do that. So... Bish bash bosh. No point fighting the J11. When I've already got the ace. Bish bash bosh. Nice and easy. Great run there in the I-16 Type 10, that's for definite. And that's exactly why it's my favourite I-16. You've got the ammo to do so much in one run. So, yeah. I was rather surprised at that MiG-3's performance. I would have expected certainly something better from that. But hey, who needs to complain when you get an ace in an I-16, eh? But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's episode in the Talisman series on the I-16 Type 10 for the Russians, because obviously I have the one on the Chinese tech tree as well, and I will see you all on the next one.